Welcome back, you guys, to Let's Play Danganronpa, and in the last episode, we're coming to the climax of our thing, because we figured out the mastermind had to be Junko and Oshima, someone who died at the beginning of the game, being impaled. We found out that she was replaced by Mukuro Ikusaba. How does this all work out? I have no idea. I actually really don't. I just know, I didn't know who the mastermind was from the beginning. I didn't understand how it got to this point, though, and I know nothing else, so everything else from here on out is gonna be surprise, so let's begin. I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them. So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place to make it look like she died, and the real Junko is still alive. And she's the one behind the whole murder situation, this killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair. Xanadu times 2! With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed. No, wait, hold on! Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now. Oh boy! Hokey! We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so at the very beginning of the game, okay, let's try this. Let's do it! Oh, my friends! We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. Dun dun dun. The girl we saw before was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And the girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. Oh, shit. It wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind. Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in the bio lab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the bio lab using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She replicated the murder and tried to frame Kyoko, who had been proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted all of us to think that Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. Shing. Okay, so it's those two. Gotcha. Okay, again. It was the mix of the two. Okay. One last thing she's dead. Shinga. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. The pictures all look so similar. Ugh. After making sure I got a good look at the mask, she left the room. And then put the same mask on Mukuro's body. She was able to make us think that the one person who attacked me and the corpse were the one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Boom! Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we never found out it was actually the same person we met in the beginning. That's true. That's the truth behind Mukuro's death. And the one who carried out the true mastermind, the one controlling Monokuma. Real Junko and Oshima. Dun dun dun! Very cool. Alright, perfect. What? That's the whole story behind the incident. Well, do you have anything to say to that? What? Are you broken again? You can't get out of this, so don't even try! Come on, it's time you finally revealed yourself. It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep on hiding? Give it up, Junko. The game is over. Over? Do you really think the story would end once we reach the climax of the case? Hurrah! There's still plenty more to go. Oh my! She is beautiful. She is beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness. I gotta give her a good voice. I don't even know what her voice is gonna be. I haven't thought about this yet. Even though I kind of knew, I haven't thought about this yet. I guess I'll have to give her kind of a weird voice.
Well, I've been waiting so long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We even drawn up a deed already. We will grant your honor status and some of our own home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. I'm not even sure what kind of role I should play.
This is the mastermind? She's real Junko Nishima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day, it's like being stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I was getting bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined. I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I remember seeing it. It's here somewhere too. It's like before we got to the school. Yeah. Before arriving to the school. She was on magazines. That's right. Before I was seeing in school, I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you made it this far, huh?
So I was right. And what you told me in the main hall that day, all in the beginning. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but like, it don't really quite match up to reality.
Huh? Oh, are you talking about my photo person? Well, those are totally Photoshop.
I don't remember what her voice was. Photoshop.
Yeah, you know,
edited the hell and back with like computers and jazz. Oh, so they aren't real?
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best, but there was no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind or body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had what you call the stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud, that was Mukuro. And the younger sister, cute and smart, that was... Ha! Me, Junko fucking Nishima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the ultimate despair!
Whoa, she's like a completely different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell, even if I get fucking bored with myself.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
That again? You have any ideas how many times people have asked me this shit?
Maybe it's your new dumb ass, but it bores me to tears.
Anyway, the same question over and over. Make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyways. But if she was your own sister, that means you killed your own sister? For reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Oh. I knew she has a bunch of different personalities. It's just, well.
Well, I better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma and keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties, because she naturally turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries, such a disappointment. So I decided to play the role of dictator and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, that fact that she was an ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what you call the three atrocities. Atrocity rank, atrocity filthy, atrocity repulsive. It was atrociously clear how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, the ultimate fashionista status I had has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I calculated. It was a lost cause. Nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lives. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off the right way. which was precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored. I've never been a stickler for following plans to the letter, you know. Even if I planned everything out, I knew what was gonna happen. That'd be so boring. So I changed things a bit. I decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro died, she must have been as surprised as anybody else. What? Huh? Was it supposed to? Why me?
So you figured it out. Well, you're right. No way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's why you're so hot under the collar? Geez, misunderstandings sure are scary. If I were the ultimate despair, you know, we never would have had any kind of hope or expectations. So, no, I've never felt despair as long as I can remember. Let's try that again. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why, for us, it's not a big deal whether or not we die or kill. We're just those kind of people. We can do anything. We've been filled with despair, so when we do something, we go all the way to live without regret. You just murdered your own sister and then think nothing of it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited. Uh-huh. Killing my precious sister with my own two hands? That act is so filled with so much despair, and you can't help but be putting super in front of it. It's like super despair. No, more than that. Super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and to be an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality. Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it. Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is like a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that only kills the weak, right? I'm so hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm a hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
And no, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect, because on top of everything else, he's got the noble blood. You don't mean had that noble blood.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that? Okay, Monokuma.
You still haven't figured that part out. Man, you guys are slow. You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet you are yapping away.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe you solve the riddle of your missing memories, then you can start gloating.
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We are gonna solve all these mysteries, and then we'll have our victory.
I can't wait.
Alright, then let's just get to the point. What memories did you steal from us? When the group photos were taken and those interviews, it must mean... I got it. It must have something to do with our entrance exams. No fair. At least give us a hint. Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I think I gave you a hint already before. All the memories you lost, we have something in common with a few other things. Do you recall? Get back to what Monokuma told us. Memories are stolen stuff. It must be related to the motives Monokuma came up. Yes. You're talking about the motives you provided to get each of us to kill each other, right?
So you remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So, let me ask you another question. Did you notice each motive represent you has a specific theme to it?
The theme?
Yep, you got it. That's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave for the first murder gave us was DVDs, footage of family. Sayaka's was her friends. They had a dream they all shared. For the murder, the motive given was international relationship. Human connections. The driving force behind the motives you presented us with where the point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it right. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed total destruction of your most important relationships.
I'm forgetting her voice already for some of these, I'm sorry.
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and start your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do. You're the one who did it! Yeah, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay, time for the next question. So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The second murder, the motive's theme was... Oh, we got those red envelopes. I don't know how wet the bed, so the theme was... the past. Yep. It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again. This time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets. Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he had to do to protect his secret?
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was the reason Celeste... Greed. It was greed. It's greed. Greed! It was money, right? Wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy? Hell yeah, you got it again.
I love this. Being crazy is fun. That's why I'm so good at working in haunted houses and stuff.
Goddamn straight it was money. So let's kill Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now can you tell me the motive behind the crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive behind the case of Sakura's death was... What was it made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma... Betrayal? Motive was... Yeah, betrayal. In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterward. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
What's the point? The meeting that you're at and they're asking these questions now.
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal. These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road. But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are many reasons to kill, as there are people on Earth that compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair into the world. That is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair.
Just as water, air, and food promote the growth of living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can only grow in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Sure, such as hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? We weren't discussing the missing memories. Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. The subject we are discussing your memories. What I'm saying is that the seed of despair closely ties to your own memories. How so? You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope was merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How can anyone take someone's memories and give them hope?
Plus, you haven't given us any hope anyways.
Is that so? All you've been thinking about is during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact is that when that's what you want to prove gives you that I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
None of you wanted to escape this school. The killings never would have taken place. That's why we took away your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we wanted to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave? Do I understand that right? What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. So I put more effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So just
like crazy and he's slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you. Let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie.
Like they said, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world. The outside world? You mean the world beyond the school walls? So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You want to see what's out there?
I want to see too. See your faces sink in despair. Now then, open sesame. Behold, the world beyond the school walls. The outside world you've all been anxious to claw your way back to. Oh, goodness. What? Wow. Monokuma is just taking over. Monokuma Army. Frick. Oh, what the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. This is what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense. What am I looking at? This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is insane.
The world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try to recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's going to take a gray lump whether you live or die. Don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial. Oh dear. What's going on? I'm confused. Genocide Jack's memory. Ooh, okay, Genocide Jack has different memories. She might remember. Okay, it's... Come on, bitches, remember or die! What the fuck happened outside? You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing! So, what's the meaning of the footage we just saw? What's one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember it, whoop! Oh, freaking frack. Okay, yeah. It's Genocide Jack's memory. Every single one of us. Nope, it is Genocide Jack. Okay. I really like Jinko, by the way. I know I shouldn't. I know she's the bad guy. I know she's the worst, but I love her. Boom, boom. Genocide Jack, come on out, baby. Oh man, my Genocide Jack voice and my crazy Junko voice are gonna sound similar. Oh dear. My range is bad. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Tucko, Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share similar kind of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right? I see. If their memories are separate, and even one personality is forgotten, there's a chance they might still have those memories. What do you say, Toko? Are you telling me to swap places with her? No, absolutely not. That's like forfeiting my entire identity. Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Achoo! Da-da-da! It's me, your family neighborhood serial killer.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and you have to answer immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye aye, Roger. You got it, Captain.
Oh, Genocide Jack, you're gonna save the day. I can't wait. Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only have to answer questions when it bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world. I couldn't even do my Hina voice for that. That was like the best. More importantly, do you remember what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
Tragedy?
Oh no, you seriously forgot? Maybe I could help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question, what happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What? Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What is...
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed? Explain yourself, tell us everything you know. This is insane, guys. Like, oh my gosh.
Copy that, darling. Okay, the biggest, most awful, tragic event they started it called the tragedy happened a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murder fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did. And that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on, there wasn't a single concrete description in there.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Monroe saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations. To die. This is the true tragedy. Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't exist at this point in time, right? The end just justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the most important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyways, so the world ending isn't that big of a deal.
Oh, come on. You're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. In the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you just say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet. So what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Frick. This is horrible, guys. We'll go for the middle. No, we'll go for the first, because I'm not in Belgium.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet. This is nuts.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? So then, you're just going in circles. So no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think? But do you think it really might be a disease? Getting bored so easily, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, just like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated. What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died, even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop? And who's what? And so with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us, the avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore. Remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
Huh? What the hell? I don't make sense.
No, the way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to the school a few weeks ago. Brainwashing. You washed a whole year away. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, how'd you explain the totally normal world we were living in up until then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here. Well, yeah, I mean, like you said, we only got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Oh, I get it. You're saying it happened 2 years ago, actually happened more recently. Right.
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope Speak Academy 2 years ago. I knew it. Wait, what? 2 years ago? Does that mean... What the hell is this trick trying to say?
I understand you have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything that's cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give up to your god. So, do you understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? These memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer? I just don't know what's going on anymore. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. Memories stolen from us. Junko says it's true. We came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us don't remember getting here a few weeks ago. So, the memories she took from us were our life at Hope's Peak Academy. If we accept that what you say is true, we've lost all our memories from the last 2 years after coming to this school. No. No, I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Literally, whenever I do that, I have to put my hand on my side because I don't know. Do voice actors do this where they have to have a certain motion they do whenever they're doing certain actions? Because I feel like if I can't get into peasant mode if I don't have my hand on my shoulder, on my side or something. I don't know. Seriously, this routine again?
We lost 2 years worth of memories? That's right. You've spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible. I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But there's nothing about our desire. I don't want to believe it. I want it to be impossible. If it's the truth, we have to accept it. Is it his notebook? Yeah, the locker pocketbook. Locker pocketbook. Okay. Or the locker notebook. Okay, it's the locker notebook. It has to be. 2 years worth of memories. I can never lose something like that. We've been here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. I haven't even gotten to go to a single class. Oh, frickety frack. Yeah, it was going to classes, and it was the notebook. I was right on that. I just keep forgetting that I have to do white noise. Okay. Yes. It was either the notebook or the pocketbook. I couldn't tell which was going to be though. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. The notebook right here. Huh? Hey, why is my name written on that? I found it in the locker on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside? Sure, whatever you want, but I've never seen this notebook in my life.
Was that something wrong?
Kind of similar. No, even more than that. What the? It's absolutely my handwriting without doubt. How is this? I don't even remember taking it. I don't even remember writing this thing. No way. Looks like you actually did attend classes here at Hope's Peak. Somehow you forgot all about it. Lies. It's all one big lie. I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. It's just like Hira. I have no memory of ever writing in it. And the reason for that is 2 years of missing memories.
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth? Is it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved. It's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes.
Ugh. 2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before anyone else's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot about it. And once you're forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourself to this killing game. Oh, and there's one thing. Even more precise, the memories you all lost were... Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining this stuff is boring.
What?
We're bored out of this world. Everyone talks big, declaring the great things they'll do, but they always fizzle out. The world is so fucking desperately fucking boring.
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of you all. To give yourself over completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of exposing all this shit.
Expositioning, excuse me. Exposing. This is close enough.
Figure out what? Figure out where your memories come apart. This is all the heart of it.
Where memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment we must have lost our memories? I think of one time. I stepped into the main hall. It's like... and I fainted. Yep. The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day. I stepped through the hall and everything became... and I got flushed down the toilet. Bringing it back. When I first stepped in the hall, the gates of the hall, I stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep talking, huh? So you don't mind about so you don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? It seems like your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that. I guess it must have been something like that.
I passed out. I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. Blah. I assume not much time had passed since I collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason I felt so sure was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories. Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone else met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
It is really hard to do all these voices, guys, I must say. I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Unaware of the fact that you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but by that point we'd already spent 2 full years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
right, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends and spent 2 years together and then started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape that world that's already been annihilated. What a terrible, tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you can do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I've thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea that came up with us, the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back to time in 2 years ago, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. The school life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through the first year. Because after that, the event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's day of peace came to a bloody end. As you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe all this just because of you and Mukuro. Some kind of organization, an angry mob, an incredibly motivated family.
You have a point. I have to describe it, I'd say. It was none of those. How can I put it? It's more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you despair is the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. That was a tangent thing anyways, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's go back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 7th and 8th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention because this is important, and I'm only going to say it once. So get what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right, it was transformed into a shelter. I said it twice!
Now, if somebody was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
It's the headmaster. Yes. It can only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Ugh. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter and try to protect us. To protect us from despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in the school forever.
We believe we had something like that in mind. Yes! If you take the collective hope of a new generation to survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start. Yeah, but the headmaster put so much faith in you.
And because we had the same hope. That's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter is also one single biggest mistake.
Because they were already among us.
It's laughable, really. He had no idea the headmaster had he had no idea.
He had no idea that we, the Ultimate Despair, had already made our way into the school.
What was supposed to be the shelter to keep you guys safe became the cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Oh, fuck.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was yourselves who blocked the windows, the doors, and all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work as obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
Then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here. Once you finished your building your shelter, it was a matter of time before me and Magura got to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Magura come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you began killing each other and serving as a climax for our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so that we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why would you do that?
Because we had so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that a little bit of left out there, a few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I guess I should show them what, which is why
Why won't you tell me? The Mastermind show everyone in the Lost World. That was... Oh god, a Hangman's Gambit. What's it gonna be? Hijack! Hijack! Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous, man. Okay, where's the J? That was easy. I didn't even know. It is getting late, guys, and I am getting tired, but I'm gonna finish this tonight. I don't care. You're talking about hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murder is taking place at the school, which is meant to be a symbol of hope.
It was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair. Isn't the power of television amazing? By the way, since we were starting to broadcast, the whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you. Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
You expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and try to force their beliefs onto the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us to bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure. I also gave you the second chance at life, remember? It's like give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit.
There's another reason I chose to get you guys to survive when the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up those 2 years of memories together. You were my treasured classmates. Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more if you found out a friend had betrayed you. And that's the truth. That's what you wanted, right? So, does that make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. You seriously count on the possibility to solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire is to create the world of despair that we could experience one last class trial. If you're bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See, discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair too. Like right fucking now.
Truth full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we murder each other for nothing?
Oh my god, what?
Think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up in here, then start murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We spent 2 years together. Ugh.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
I get it. We get it, okay? Totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? How delightful. We never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. I want to spare. All I want is to spare, and there's no reason for it. Since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. Just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better than a definition of ultimate despair could there be? Wait, hold on. We've been going on talking about how whatever you feel like, but there's no reason for us to be believing anything you have to say. Ha! I said that. I was saying that in her voice. I apologize. Huh? You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as truth. Until you see it with your own eyes, truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? So, what? So, if so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you go outside and see for yourself? Well, then you better not. You're going out into a world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed. Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I gave you a simple nudge in the right direction.
Still, you were the meaning behind all of it. Just because we held the weapon does not mean that it was our intention. That might still be a crappy excuse, but that's how I feel. It's like, you still are technically the cause.
And it looks like you have to start to kill each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why everyone was murdered here, peasant. Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yeah, that's funny as shit. No, this isn't just some game to us. It's murder, plain and simple. You stole our memories, invented a reason us for do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, right? But we don't have much time left to keep this this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget that little rule, did you? Oh, and since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys are so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to give you the vote. Which one will be punished? Even if you vote to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone who's on the side of hope. Even if it's just one person? Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't vote, they still got the upper hand in all of this. It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, just let me mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here and grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What? You mean
we'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live?
No. If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world. Enter a world full of grace where only despair exists, where you'll be likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec. I just got hit with an inspiration bomb.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? All the audience at home isn't going to dig that at all. Go on.
So here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant and super impressive punishment.
What? You can't just... Do you mean say you'll execute one of us?
I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up all kinds of trouble. I hate you.
So, let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you decide to see us punished, then you must all leave this place. And will be forced out,
ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve finally softened? Have you lost your confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have any faith in your friends? No, that's not it. It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys!
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces eroded by despair have come together as one.
Besides, Kyoko, you could never betray your father, could you? I mean, the headmaster's only wish was all of you to survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. At least you can do for him is honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko.
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't it the most hopeless outcome ever? So, who do you think's gonna give it? Whose despair is gonna be the sign of your death warrant?
Nobody. No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair. We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Let's just hurry up and get it over with. Time for the final vote. Everything comes to the end. Your stupid hope and your stupid life.
A final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. We have to show everyone to make them remember. We have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. It's not really living at all. Ha. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We won't give up. Oh! Okay, I think I understand. If this is going up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
No! All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feeling. Yeah, it's cool. I understood this even before. It's like, I had the feeling that none of these were going to be right. If I were to die, I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason you're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
No, Hina, have hope! Having hope.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at the time like this, what would Sakura do? You're the only getting stronger by taking your adversary by the horns. Confront the thorny path with enthusiasm.
Ooh.
That sounds like something she'd say, right? No, I think it's something what she'd say. Which is why yeah, I've made up my mind.
Yeah, we won't give up. Hope! Hope.
Alright.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, the air purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've been living will all come to an end.
Come on, Josai Jack. Let's have hope.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I've always hated school. Hell no. Hell no. No matter how I look at it, I still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Don't give up. Hope! Take the hope. If you're to die. Yeah, this is a really freaking long one.
I keep living as long as I have my master's love. All of you will have to leave. All of you will have to go to the outside where the only death and despair are waiting.
Come on, Byakuya. Hope! Give you hope, buddy. What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore in the end I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I restore the Togami family and bring its great glory that it's ever known, we won't give up. Hope! Hope! Like I'm playing the Danganronpa theme in the background. I really like this theme, by the way.
Won't give up. I know that the world outside might suck, but we're gonna give everybody hope.
Last but not least, I already said I would claim the life of Mastermind's life by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Kyoko, come on, girlie. Let's do hope. I am hopeful.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly, but I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything doesn't mean we can't understand. Could it be that... No, never mind. So Makoto, I don't think you're wound up at the school because you had good or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think I would call you the ultimate hope.
Oh, yeah! I think that's much better. What do you think? I like it. I approve. What the hell are you? Well, we're gonna find out in the next episode. We'll finish this game. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. I do videos like every other day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.